Another American, Paul Wylie, is perhaps a little more introspective, a little more methodical in his approach.
Well, you know, they can all do every element in their long program. Just to get here, they have to be in tremendous physical shape. However, it's the person who can put it all together under pressure, and that takes great mental concentration and focus.
With Calgary just around the corner, this will be the last time many of these skaters will have to practice their Olympic routines before a live international audience. The men's singles from Kushiro, Japan, are next. For the short program in the men's singles, it is Paul Wylie, Makoto Kono, and America's Christopher Bowman. Set to go. Is it a job? Make no mistake about it, it is pressure.
This is a competition, this is a job, and I'm going to do my task as almost like a warrior instinct. You should take not yourself seriously, but you should take your work seriously, and I really believe that.
23-year-old Paul Wylie of Denver, Colorado, begins his free skating routine with music from The Natural.
We talked earlier, Phil, about having it all. Paul Wylie has brilliant technique, exquisite style, and can really be very charismatic with an audience. And he opens with a triple flip jump right on the money. And triple axel, and just over-rotates a bit out of it. Up for the triple let's jump. Really well done. Here we have a setup for a triple toe Wylie, and he just leans forward too much on the landing. You know, Phil, I think being first after the short program, going into this long, puts a lot of pressure on Paul. He really wants to keep his pace up because he did a brilliant short. That does add pressure. It's hard to live up under that. Now, you'll watch his great personality come out here. Very light-hearted footwork. Sets up for a triple Salchow jump. Oh, that has to hurt. He just wasn't high enough to check out in time to land.
How much does that take out of you, JoJo, when you've got your program rolling and you crash to the ice like that? Is it hard to recover?
It takes a lot out of your pride, and that had to hurt him physically a little bit. But you can't entertain thoughts of that. You have to move on and convince the audience and the judges that everything's fine and make them forget it with the brilliance of the rest of the program.
Well, this is such an important competition for virtually everyone who is here from the United States, because our own country's nationals begin January 4th in Paul's hometown of Denver, and they also desperately want to skate well here for no other reason than to get their own psyches ready for those nationals.
That's right. And watch him here as he prepares for this triple toe loop, double toe loop combination. Very well done. In Colorado, where Paul is from, he was on the dean's list in college, and now he is a Harvard student. Beautiful spread eagles. It's got such wonderful fluidity of style. And he hits a triple Lutz jump. He looks Looks like he has got energy to spare here at the end of his program in Kushiro. Now watch the height he'll get on this Russian split jump and another Russian split flip combination. Oh, and he finishes with an over-rotated double axel jump.
From Denver, Colorado, America's Paul Wylie. There's a young man who takes great pride in everything he accomplishes on that sheet of ice.
And let's watch this high double axel jump. Just over-rotates it a bit there. Can't quite check hard enough to come out on that landing strongly.
His marks for technical merit, that will put him at this point in contention for a gold medal. And how well did he skate his routine? And the marks, there's a 5.8.
And that 5.2, I believe, is way out of line for artistic impression for Paul.
I certainly agree with you, JoJo. All in all, a good performance for Paul Wylie. JoJo is standing by with him.
How did the pressure of being #1 after the short program affect the long program?
I think, I knew that I wanted to skate my best, so it's always the same deal. But I felt really kind of cold out there and a bit dizzy. And we hadn't run through our program, so it was like more the pressure of those three elements in it.
What do you think happened on the triple axel? You really went for everything.
Yeah, I felt like the triple axel, I didn't have a real solid landing on it. I didn't get my blade and bite into the ice.
Paul talked about the cold. It's 20 degrees in here. And Eddie has even brought out the scarf and cap on the stuffed animals here in Kushiro. Christopher Bowman still to skate. Fellow countryman Paul Wylie is in first place, followed by Makoto Kano and Sung-Il Jung of...
Costuming is very important to the skater because there's a balance between being overdone in terms of beating and then being underdone in terms of being dull. What you want to do is you want to have a color that goes with the performance and with the music, well chosen, and then a style that accentuates the body and that shows off your line.
Degrees here in Kushiro. We'll be back with more in a moment. Spots in men's singles, Christopher Bowman and Paul Wylie.